alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. They're the best team in the NFL as far as running the football goes, but they're in for a stern test here.
Yeah, that defense that they're going up against, they're no slouch either. One of the top 5 units in the league. I think this game could boil down to stopping the big play. This offense can certainly hit some home runs, and if they hit on a couple here, it might be all they need to win the game.
About ready to get us going. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play. As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall, to about the 33-yard line. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 24 carries, 94 yards, and a score. One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you? I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus? And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Jackson now. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful. And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the option right is Jackson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now. And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hall again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first and 3's in. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
On 1st down, Woodward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lamb. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On their own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Yeah, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Lamb. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. third down. It's Lamb, and they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll run on first down. Lamb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Looking to throw. Woodward. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They run it with Hall off the option.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
On the return is Lamb. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodward firing quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lamb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Woodward. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Jake Camarda now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
On the draw, it's Hall.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Lamb to return it. They juked him. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Now this one complete on the slant route. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down now, it's Lamb, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He finds his man, complete. That's Page. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Lamb
down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lamb. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Woodward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10. Woodward. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Woodward. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. This will be play number 9 in the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On the move past the 40. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Oh, such great concentration. They're going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Woodward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Page. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Throwing on first down, Woodward. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Elijah Moore
from 4 yards out.
And the Beats are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
That's complete to Mooney.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Green. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Jackson throwing once more. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Jackson from the shotgun.
There's Hall bringing in another one. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the Cardinals who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Rondale Moore a touchdown reception. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We'll continue on and take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half. And in a tie ball game, they've got to be asking themselves, what can we do to get this passing game on track for the second half to come? Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Back to the air on second down. Woodward. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down. Woodward. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Woodward. And incomplete on the deep ball. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Woodward. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Lamb. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Throwing to start the drive, Woodward. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
and he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Woodward. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On 2nd down, it's Lamb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Woodward, touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. 5 plays there on that drive.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
From the 27, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews.
Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens, 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. throwing to start the drive.
Woodward.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. Operating from the gun. Woodward. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And on now is the punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. On 2nd down now, it's Lamb. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Lamb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Woodward looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Woodward. Looking middle, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a give right side. It's Lamb, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A nice pickup of 17 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lamb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lamb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the gun on 3rd down. Woodward. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
Holding. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Over the middle, complete. It's Page. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Woodward.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Woodward. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Woodward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. The kick by Bass is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, nice move. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, Woodward. He finds his man, complete. That's Brewer.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
To throw on 2nd down, Woodward. He finds his man, complete. It's Page. Throwing on 1st down, Woodward. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Lamb. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 2, Woodward. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st down, Woodward. He finds his man, complete. It's Page.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. Lamb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Back to throw. Woodward. Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lamb, and he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there, with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Beats will add to their fourth quarter lead. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Bass on for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 10, a little under a minute 50 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. Now Jackson. He's got Mooney. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson. He's got Hamler. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Brooklyn, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.